Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Today I'm going to ask Spirit for some brutally honest messages, some love messages from your twin flame in separation. So this is a no contact collective reading for anybody who is missing their twin flame, wondering what your twin flame is thinking and feeling. We're going to be doing lots of love messages in this reading. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, stay with me and let's see what Spirit has for you. So welcome everybody. Let's get some cards going on this table. Spirit, I want some brutally honest messages from my twin flame. I can take it. I can handle it. I just want to know what's going on with them. I just want to know, want to know what they're thinking about me, what their plans are, what their intentions are. If you could be honest with me, Spirit, I would appreciate it. Here we go. I have avoidance. I've been avoiding you. I've been avoiding you. I've been giving you the cold shoulder, something like that. Excuse me, savage. It's not fair. It's like, I know that it's hurtful. I feel like I'm definitely treating you unfairly. I definitely have, it's almost a sense of, I know that I'm being mean and I can't help myself. Something like that has happened. I have an ex-lover, that feels like I'm out of my mind. Either maybe they're out of their mind with jealousy, or they were out of their mind with just the sense of, am I an ex now? Like, their identity is like, am I really an ex now? Am I really no longer your lover? Like there's that kind of feeling going on also. And then I have a no-show. Like, I avoided you. I'm sorry I haven't called you. I haven't gotten back to you. I've ghosted you. I've blocked you. I've walked away from this connection. You deserved more, Spirit just said. You didn't deserve any of this. So right out of the gate, they're very much aware of the energy that they're putting out there. And we're going to see if they feel bad about it. But right now, they're avoiding you and they know exactly what they're doing. Two of Cups. They still feel like this is a great connection. Two of Cups, it's probably like, I've never had a connection like this, but I don't know what to do with it. I have a 10 of Wands. I have a 6 of Pentacles. And I have a star. Now that came into me as, of course, you deserve so much more than what I can give. With this 2 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, like, I want to give you these things. I want to be more giving. I want to be more there for you. Maybe I do feel like you are my soulmate, my twin flame connection. Like, I don't know what is going on with this connection, but I just feel like the weight of the world is on me, and maybe it just got too much for them. Maybe they just started to feel like, I can't deal with this anymore. Like, I've got other stuff to take care of. Like, what's more important in this relationship? Like, my work is more important. My money is more important. I have other stuff to take care of, is how it came into me. I have a son, so they're burnt out. But my son is a new beginning. My son is there's still this ray of hope. All right. So there's still this feeling of, I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's unfinished business. I guess that's how I want to say it. Like, I don't even know. When I said am I really an ex-lover? I don't think that they feel like it's really over. Okay. They might be avoiding you. They may be putting you off. They may have blocked you. But deep down inside, do I think that they really, really have ended this? I don't think so. 4 Cups. I feel like they're taking a back seat. They're waiting. They're kind of a little bit bored. My twin flame, when you're not together, you kind of spin your wheels. You don't know what to do with that energy. I have a 3 of Pentacles. So there could be some jealousy involved. There could have been a third party that interrupted this connection. And maybe that is what put all of this on hold. So it was the sense of, either I'm very jealous and I have a Tower. So, something had to give. Something had to change in the sense of a sudden change. Either I walked away, quickly, I blocked you quickly, I pushed you away quickly. Something triggered them is how I feel. Something triggered them. Spirit, can I have some messages, please? Can I have some messages, please? I should have told you how I felt when I had the chance. Okay. You are the only person for me. I do feel like you have unfinished business. I really, in my heart, do not feel like this person thinks it's over. They're just like in this I'm punishing you mode, or I need a break, or it's all too much. But that's not really, the right way to address these kinds of things, right? Nothing compares to our connection. So I know they feel like this is something bigger. Like, why would they be feeling this way? Normally, when they push somebody else away, it's over, they're done. But in your case, there's still this sense of, I just don't feel like it's over. I just don't feel like it's the end. But we'll see if they're going to take action. I have a separation, the sadness, missing you, thinking about you. They're unsure of their future, okay? But they are missing you. I do feel that, of course. They don't know what to do with themselves when they're not with you. I have a golden mirror. They're self-absorbed, narcissistic, a one-sided relationship. Maybe you're starting to realize, like, this wasn't enough for me. It's not all about them. There's two people in this connection. So maybe a little distance between the both of you is helping you realize that it can't be all about them. It can't be all about them. Not enough, frustrated in the relationship, a lack of confidence, self-sabotage, some fear issues, and then there's jealousy again. There could be some jealousy going on. Maybe there was something happened with that tower. And I have a palm tree. What they really want is stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So that could be you. Like, I want to feel more secure in this connection. I want this relationship to be more stable. I certainly don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who avoids me, doesn't return my calls, puts me on hold. I don't want to be in that connection. So those could be all things that you're asking yourself. Let's see what else they say. Temperance. Yeah, I want more balance. This whole energy has to calm down. Twin flames have a tendency to blow up, go in their own direction, and then come back together. So the sense of I want more balance. It needs to be more balanced. We both need to calm down, cool off. This is an incredible connection. We both feel this connection. There's no denying this connection. So I don't feel like they want to be with anybody else, but it is a sense of I just need things to calm down, cool off. 9 of Cups. Yeah, I want to feel secure again. I want to feel like things aren't going to blow up, that you're not going to walk away, that it's not so hostile, they just said. And a 7 of Swords. You lied to me. Somebody lied, somebody wasn't telling the truth. And it opened this gate. It opened a floodgate of hurts. It opened a floodgate of misinformation. It opened a floodgate of either I knew something was going on in the background, but I didn't address it. And then all of a sudden, it was like everything that's wrong with this connection came out. Everything. Doesn't mean you don't love them. Okay. Doesn't mean that you don't think about them, miss them, care about them, and you think about the good times. It doesn't mean any of those things. It means that floodgate opened and all the hurt came out. And that is probably why we have this avoidance of some issue. I recognize that I treated you badly. Well, absolutely. If they lied to you, they should. They should recognize that. This is not over. Yeah, we have unfinished business. I absolutely feel that way. Keep going no matter how hard it gets. Don't give up on this connection. Spirit's saying maybe this has we can repair this. I'm feeling nostalgic recently. There's my 6 of Cups. I think about you. I'm missing you. I'm thinking about the good times. The more distance we get between that hurt and that tower moment, all of a sudden what happens is we forget the pain and we really look at the good. We start to see, I loved being with this person. I care about this person. I miss this person. I miss my friend, they just said. So you guys could have been just a great connection. And we're just struggling. I feel stuck in this karmic relationship and I cannot reach out. Okay. So maybe you can't reach out. You're waiting for them to reach out. Like maybe you're paralyzed with, I just don't even know what to do next. Bottom of the deck, Spirit just said there are people that are against us being together. Maybe somebody's planting, words in their, ears and just saying, saying the wrong things. But, they're not in this relationship. So I always say they don't get a vote. Nobody else gets a vote other than the people who are in the relationship. Let's see what else they say. Spirit, where are we going with this? My twin flames in separation, brutally honest messages. A love like ours can change the world. Twin flames struggle more than anybody, but it is such an intense love. There's the number 11. It is such an intense love. And that's why it's so hard to walk away from a twin flame connection, because it's the intensity. Nobody else matches the intensity. And so sometimes we go back and forth until we figure it out. And that's what it takes. I can't fully be there for you as long as this other person is in my life. I know it's hard for you, but I have to go through this experience in order to heal it. Some of you, could be a third party involved. Somebody else is against us being together. And, we're in a karmic circle, which is not helping the situation. So that could apply to some of you. I feel you pulling away and it triggers my fears that you'll leave me for good. So when you ghost me, when you block me, when you isolate yourself from me, when you give me the silent treatment, I'm afraid that this is the time that I'm going to really lose you and we're not going to come back from this, So that's a very scary feeling, like you don't want to lose this person. So you need to communicate. Growth. I'm going through a physical and emotional ascension symptoms. I need space to rest, but from a higher perspective, I am releasing some old energy. So they are trying to grow. They're trying to let go of, why do I keep doing this? Why do we keep this cycle going? Why do we have the same fight over and over again? Why do we end up back at the same place over and over again? So we're starting to learn that, we trigger each other, or we, there's things that our actions, our behaviors upset one another for some reason. Maybe we see that in ourselves as that twin. A growth. I'm looking for a way out of this situation so I can be free. I want to be free. So some of you, there is a karmic tie. There's something that is holding you back from being with this person. I'm praying you'll come back after everything that's happened between us. I worry that you won't forgive me and allow me another chance. So, I'm praying to come back. I worry that you won't forgive me. So some things are forgivable, other things aren't. That's depending on the situation. These feelings overwhelm me and I become afraid. Sometimes I even run away from you because of it. So there's always a runner. There's always somebody that gets overwhelmed. I can't do this. This is too much for me. I can't handle this. And they run. They run from their feelings. They run from the intensity of somebody else loving them so much that no matter what they do, that you'll still be there for them. They run. And it's hard to put yourself in their shoes, because you're like, you always leave as soon as it gets hard. Spirit, please share with me. Please share with me. I've got an Ace of Swords. I have a 2 of Wands. I have a Knight of Cups. Beautiful. So the sense of, I want to tell you that I still have feelings for you. I want to tell you that I could see a future with you still. I want to be honest with you. You know, like I can't hide my feelings. I can't hide my emotions. And, you know, I'm sorry that I've disappointed you with that Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I'm sorry that I disappointed you. I'm sorry that I keep hurting you. There's something going on with this sense of, I've hurt you, and they're very much aware of it. They're very much aware of what happened. They're very much aware of what the circumstances were. And we need to talk about it. I don't care what others think. I just want to be with you. Okay? Whoever's talking about you behind the scenes, whoever's giving their 2 cents, doesn't matter. It's like we share the same mind and heart. So sometimes twin flames can't walk away from each other, even though we have this kind of very toxic, very turmoil connection. I need more time. So they're just asking for some more time. Maybe they're in their cooling off period. I would give anything if I could just hold you. Sometimes that's all they want. And you deserve so much more than I can give. There is no one else that knows me the way you do. And that's absolutely true. These twin flame connections are very intense. You know, it's like you can read each other's minds, right? There's so much I want to say to you, but I always back out. I'm a runner. I feel like I feel like you are so out of my reach. Okay, so there's some insecurity there. I want you so badly it hurts, but there are too many reasons why I shouldn't. This is a hard time for you, and I'm sorry for lying to you. So that is what has to happen. There has to be apologies. There has to be truth. There has to be an understanding. There has to be a moving forward, Spirit just said. There has to be a moving forward. I'm going to ask Spirit to guide you both. This is a very difficult connection. Spirit, could I have a final card? Can I have a final card? Final card for anybody who needed this reading today. King of Swords. There's my truth. There's my truth. I'm sorry for lying to you, right? I'm sorry for lying to you, and now I want to talk, right? Now I want to tell you the truth. Now I need to let you know what is really going on. So I think that some of you are going to probably have a heart-to-heart with your twin flame. And we're going to put this out into the universe. We're going to ask Spirit to send you both lots of loving and healing energy. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, go to my website. I'll put that in the description below, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.